How to create long AI UGC ads with the consistent voice of your influencer. I have been receiving this comment from a very long time. So in this video, I'm going to share exactly to create the long form AI UGC ads while keeping the character and their voice is consistent. And keep that in mind that this is the Seedance version. So we're going to be using ArcAds for that. So if you don't know, ArcAds has a huge library of different tools. Over here we have Kling, we have Seedance, and they also have their own AI models that you can use in the UGC style video. But we're going to continue with the Seedance 2.0. So this is the complete workflow. I have been testing this tool from last 2 days, and here you can see I have multiple different videos, multiple different UGC style videos of the same actor. So I'm gonna tell you exactly where I face the problems, what are the pros, how to tackle the problems. So stay tuned for that. So first of all, if you look at this video.
Hey friend, I'm actually running behind right now, so we're about to be on the move, but did you get it on before leaving the house this morning?
So this is just to give you the idea what we are gonna create. So if you want to keep your character consistent, obviously you need a model for that. I have already generated one, and this is the random sunscreen bottle that I generated using this. Well, you can create one from a scratch, but I use the Pinterest for that because on the Pinterest you can find multiple different ideas, multiple different UGC style videos. So you can find the one that suits you. So once you have any video, you can simply go ahead to the Gemini.ai. You can upload your video and ask it to analyze this video, and the Gemini will analyze that video and will give you the exact same prompt that you need to generate this similar video. Well, I'm going to share 2 to 3 different methods. This is going to be the first method. So you can simply copy the prompt and head back to the ArcAds and make sure to select the video model from here, which is going to be Seedance 2.0. I'm going to select the maximum duration, and from here we're going to upload the image of our model. This is going to be a model. We'll upload the image of our product, and at last we need to give it a reference audio. So if you don't have any reference audio, you can simply run any text to video output like this one.
Hey friend, I'm actually running behind right now, so we're about to be on the move, but did you get it on before?
So this was just to get a clean new audio. Now you can download this video. You can head over to any video editor. For example, I'm using the CapCut. You can only export the audio from here and you will have a ready audio in front of you. Now we're going to upload this audio to the reference files, and we're going to paste the prompt from the Gemini, but we're going to make some changes to it. Let's say we're going to change the product name and we're going to add our own stuff. So in this way, we'll have a hook of the video, but with our own branding. And if I hit generate, this is the output.
Hey friend, I'm actually running behind right now, so we're about to be on the move, but did you get it on before leaving the house this morning?
Actually, I generated multiple outputs just in a case we can get the variety of different shots, because obviously we cannot get a perfect shot in a very first output. So these are a couple of more videos. It was very casual, although the audio is same that we have uploaded, just to keep the character voice consistent, because this is very important while we are generating the long form videos. So these are a couple of more videos. So in all of these shorts, in all of these videos, she's getting ready, and this is kind of a lifestyle blog. Now in the very next prompt, you can see the uploaded video that was our reference video. We have a next scene, which is a shot in a car. Now to continue this shot, we have 2 different ways. One, we can upload the previously generated video and we can ask it to continue that with our own instructions that we have copied from the Gemini. And another method is generating with the reference images, prompt and audio. Well, both of them has their own pros and cons. Let me share both of them with you. So if you want to continue with the reference video, that's how our prompt will look like, because we have uploaded our reference video, and here are the results with the reference video.
I had to get it on in the car this morning because cannot go a day without it. You know, I'm talking about SPF. My longtime go-to sunscreen brand, UV Extra, just came out with their Fusion Water Magic.
So as you can see, the AI continues from the very last frame where it leaves. So the best thing about this method is that it continues from that frame. But you can also notice that the video quality has been compromised a lot. And that's not a case with a single video. You can see these results. In this video, also the video is really good, but the video quality, the model face is little bit compromised. We have lost a lot of different details. But another method is that you can also upload your reference video, your Pinterest reference video, this one, as an input. You can give it a prompt like this one, and in this case the AI will generate the exact same frames that you want from the reference video, but with your own character.
I had to get it on in the car this morning because I cannot go a day without it.
You know I'm talking about SPF.
My longtime go-to sunscreen brand Seedance just came out with their Fusion Water Magic. It's SPF 40 and protects the skin from pollution, blue light,
So this was a really good recreation of the original video, but there are some things like it kept the voice from the original video and it also changed the product in our video. So sometimes it's showing our own uploaded image, but sometimes it's showing the product from the original video. And to tackle that, I even uploaded the audio of our own model, but still it was getting some reference from the original video. So what's the solution? So in my opinion, you should go with the manual method. Like in this case, I uploaded our script. Then I also uploaded the reference images and I also uploaded the outfit image from the previous video. And then I generated this video and look at that, how good it came out.
I had to get it on in the car this morning because I cannot go a day without it. You know I'm talking about SPF. My longtime go-to sunscreen brand UV Extra just came out with their Fusion Water Magic. It's got SPF 50 plus PA 4 stars and it's got a 5-way defense. This stuff is amazing. It's lightweight, it's non-greasy, it doesn't leave a white cast, and it's perfect for everyday use.
So we have that continuity with our own voice and the motions are really good. And now this is also maintaining the skin tones, the actual video quality. And for the last scene, I repeated the same process. I copied the prompt from the Gemini, pasted over here, make our own changes, uploaded the reference images, and this is the last output.
Look how good it looks under the makeup. Okay, I'm actually on the way now.
So I think this is the best method. Let's recap our method. First of all, we need a reference video. Then you can get the prompt from the Gemini. Then you need to generate it one by one. And once we have it, we're going to combine all of them together. So I think I pretty much shared every single method that is possible to generate these kind of videos. And I also shared the pros and cons in what way this will perform better. Now this is all up to you, which way you're gonna go. So the link will be in the description below. Go ahead and check this out. And that's it from today. See you in the next one.